Hi guys. The date is the 23rd of February 2026, and I wanted to make a video on. It's an interesting topic, and I don't always make videos like this, but it's on a situationship I'm in. And I thought I should make this video because if anyone ever ends up watching these, someone may be in a similar position to me, and this may give them some perspective, or I would hope. But yeah, so it all kind of starts when, so there's this girl, obviously, and this isn't the first situationship I've been in, but this is one I've kind of caught earlier. So the situation is I've known this girl for a few years, but we've actually started to become friends the last couple of years, and we've started to hang out a lot, and it's fun, and we always have a good time, except it's getting to the point where, well, we don't hang out a lot. We've only started hanging out a lot, and she's actually started coming over to my place and spending the day together and stuff like that. And it's gotten to the point where she kind of just pulls up and we hang out and it's a good time. But the issue here is what makes this situationship is she has made it clear that she doesn't want to be in a relationship. And even though I would, and I have feelings, she's made it clear that she doesn't. And that's okay. I mean, I get that, and I'd still like to stay friends with her. And that's okay, because before that wouldn't work usually with me, because I didn't have enough self-respect to set boundaries and say no to stuff. But now I do. So I can kind of keep someone as a friend, even if I, would rather have a relationship with them. Yeah. And so here's the issue is because she doesn't want a relationship, I want to set up boundaries, because she wants the benefits of having a relationship without actually having to commit to anything, because as she's stated before, she says she has commitment issues. And so the situation is I want to set up boundaries, because it takes more from me when she wants to have the benefits of a relationship and not actually be in a relationship, without the commitment. And I'm just not down for that. And yeah, so I want to put these boundaries, but when I try to put these boundaries, she either ghosts or always is making up reasons why she can't hang out, when it's pretty obvious that that's why. And so it gets into a position, it puts me in a position where it's like I can either put up the boundaries and lose her as a friend, or make her a distant friend, or not put up the boundaries and it takes more from me. I get to keep her as a friend, but it would be more like it's not really what I want. And the benefits I'm talking about is kind of she wants to do things like me buy her food and cuddle and stuff like that. Stuff that generally you would do in a relationship. I'm not saying friends can't do that stuff. Obviously friends can buy each other food, and obviously friends can cuddle and stuff like that and talk about deep stuff, I guess. But if it's at the point where, because we're doing all this stuff, it's very intimate stuff, I feel like, and it's gotten to the point where I think I'm developing feelings, I'm developing feelings, and it's kind of hit that point in the road where it's either we turn this into a relationship or we set boundaries. and she doesn't want to set the boundaries because I think she wants all the benefits without the commitment. And she hasn't stated that specifically, but she's said that she has issues with commitment, and then she also ghosts me and always makes excuses when I would like to hang out when I try to set boundaries. And so at this point, I've kind of just accepted that, you know, this isn't really gonna work, and that if she doesn't respect my boundaries and won't hang out because of them, then that just is what it is. I mean, it sucks because she's really cool and I really like hanging out with her, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I don't know, it makes me think back because I was in this position before, except I didn't really have much self-respect, and I was a bit of a people pleaser, and I didn't put up boundaries, and it ended up me getting really hurt in the end and feeling really betrayed because I feel like because I felt like, I had put in so much, and all I wanted in return was a relationship, and she would never even consider giving that to me. And it's like, obviously, I'm the one at fault because I needed to have the self-respect to walk away, but also when it comes to them, they will do things like cuddle you and stuff like all of that, and then it's kind of hard to, you know, take the message that they just want to be friends. And if you don't have the self-respect to walk away from things like that, it can leave you worse off than staying in them. And I think I guess I kind of also in this video want to document a little bit of development from then, because now I clearly have better, self-respect. And usually I'd be like, or no, not usually, but in the past I've been like, it doesn't even matter. All that matters is her and her feelings and what she wants, and I'm nothing. And now it's coming back to, or it's coming to, my feelings matter and my position matters, and it feels good to be in that, space or headspace where, as someone who's didn't have self-respect for a long time or self-worth, and it coming back means like it shows a lot of progress, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. So for what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to give her the option. If she wants to hang out, then she can hang out and we can have those boundaries. And I'd like to do that, but it's up to her. And if she hasn't wanted to hang out again, and I think that I'm kind of just gonna leave it as it is, because even though this position is harder to be in, especially because all my friends just went to uni, and so all of them, and they went to the same uni. So I'm in the position where I don't have any friends that live in the same town as me now, and she was pretty much the only current friend I had, which puts it in me in a bit of a harder position as well. But I'm just gonna have to do the best thing and just leave it how it is. And then, I'm not desperate for friendship, because I'm learning to be okay with being not lonely but alone. But I am also looking to be more social, maybe do some more hobbies. I'm planning to go to an event this weekend. It's a music festival, and I'm hoping I can make some friends there. But I'm just gonna go and enjoy it, If I make friends, I make friends. If I don't, I still have a good time, which is nice. But yeah, that's kind of just an update, just my current situationship, and yeah, That's the end of the video.